Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we started on our free day with bonding events, as well as taking on a few side quests that we can do. And this time, the only thing we have left to do is explore the Old Schoolhouse. So let's go ahead and head inside. I've got the key, so I can start exploring the underground ruins whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling what I'll find in there, so I'd better finish all my other tasks first. Was there anything else I still needed to do? No, shouldn't. Entering this place doesn't get any less scary, no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. Alright, so now we have access to every party member so far. So we'll go ahead and do Laura, Elliot, and Gaius. It's been a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared. But we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on in there. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I'd relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Alright, so our party order, now that we have officially more party members, we have support members. We can, they are pretty much like reserved. They can be switched into battle at any point. They can also be switched into the party at any point. And, yeah, they're pretty much just sitting in reserve. We can also change with them by pressing R1 and the D-pad. So we can switch them out at any point. But for now... Excuse me. What the? What's going on? This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. This wasn't here last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well. But she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this. No, it's too large scale a change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own, again. You can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you'd find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means that we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appears to be other floors beyond that, too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these ruins went further than that. My head is starting to hurt. If the rest of the floors are locked, that seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us, or anyone, from getting to them. But who would do that, and why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All of the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere either, which suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So what are we gonna do? We want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor. Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're going to find down there. So we're going to need to be really very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. Alright, let's go to floor 2. Second floor. Everybody off, I guess? Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though. And that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in there. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the 5 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links, at least. You ready to get started? Of course. Let's head in. Yes, let's begin. Alright, so we don't really need to do anything with our health and whatnot. Our CP is kind of the same, so let's just head into the main area.
It's time to begin our investigation.
Well, there appears to be a few things around here. Oh, new enemy.
I welcome all challenges.
We have Lantern Spider. Interesting.
Right. Hey. Right.
Okay, I need to make sure Elliot doesn't kill this because I need Elisa to, you know, tattle on it. Let's go ahead. Actually, I'll have Elliot and Laura do that. I'm gonna go ahead and have them just move. Laura or Elisa analyze the palm. And bingo. Hee hee hee. Easy peasy. Though, actually, I think we'll go start going this way first. Or not that way. Wait. No? Yeah. Guess we can't go that way, actually. No, we gotta go this way.
We have nothing to fear.
There's clay dolls.
Of course.
Ow, he countered. Rude. Okay, level 13. So they're pretty much on the same level as us. Let's go ahead and take him down. Let's go ahead and do another analysis on this Stone Stalker. Let's go ahead and have, let's go ahead and have Elliot do that. Go do the Autumn Leaf Cutter. Oh, I defeated the enemy before the analysis could happen. I'm stupid. Hopefully we'll get the chance to. Hopefully we'll get the chance to, you know, fix that come the next encounter. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now let's give you a good analysis, and we'll attack the other one.
My turn. My turn.
There we go. Now we can finish them off easily. And then we'll climb the ladder. And then over here should be a chest, but first we got to deal with the enemy. Okay, go ahead and kill you and kill you.
You still have a lot of training.
Alright,
Oh, a treasure chest.
This one has a floral bottle in it. Anything in these? No. How about you? No. Rude. Looks like we need to head up this ladder. And by doing so... Ooh!
Well, shall we begin?
We got some more enemies, but there's another chest that we've seen before. I... Say what?
Focus activate.
I can do this.
How did that happen? Bro just like freaking countered me in like a KO sense practically.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
But no, this is something I actually didn't really talk all that much about, and that is that this is a trap chest. So when you open a trap chest, you still get the treasure, but you gotta fight a bunch of enemies as well. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, because there's probably still a few more enemies we can fight, and we can get Reen's our CP up. Let's go ahead and use we'll go ahead and use his S-Craft.
Of course. Right. Of course. Right.
I can do this.
My turn.
Oh, we did it!
Alright, we got a Reaper. Another quartz that we can use. And then let's head up in this direction, where we'll find some more breakable pots. And here's another enemy for us.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Now's a chance.
I'm good. It's my turn.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Evil will
Maybe that was a bad idea.
Did it.
Okay, but Reem got a level up, and
I've only just begun.
Laura got a level up. Here's a chest, contains an EP change 2, or EP charge 2. Go ahead and collect these, a sedative and a battle scope. And then we got insulating tape. Go ahead and hit this, and this will cause that to drop. And then... is it right here? Oh, okay, yeah. So come right here.
Enemies ahead.
Right.
We gotta kill these guys.
Of course. My turn.
Go.
Scuzzy.
I can do this.
Of course, he's dizzy.
My turn.
My lord, stop making him dizzy. That's rude.
My turn.
I can do this.
My turn.
I've got you.
Nicely done,
Same to
Elisa.
you.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, Elliot got a level up. And now if we hit this, this should drop that down to where we can have access to that back area. Which should just allow us over here.
The advantage is ours.
Oh. Okay, we did get this. We did get the information of that enemy. I wasn't sure if we did or not.
I can do this.
See, it's like some of these enemies are hard to remember whether or not you do, because technically as long as you fight enough of them, I think their battle scope data, like their pretty much their monster data pretty much fills out on its own. But, you know, it's better to just do that at first so we don't have to worry about it later. Okay, go ahead and grab a tear palm and win Sepith. Oh, I guess this is just actually a way back to the entrance. Okay. But we can now grab this chest and head through this way, which take us to the floor 2
We
depths,
made it through.
which we can, you know, rest here. And we can also, you know, modify and exchange our ornaments and quartz, which we don't really need to do. So let's go ahead and see what's waiting for us behind door number 2.
Watch out.
And we have 3 of these cherubic gate. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and try to get
I can do this.
Reen's thing up. Go ahead and use analysis on this. It's a floor guardian that has merged with a door. Fires light rays from the jewel at its center to confuse foes.
Right.
Alright, well now let's go for Radiant Dance. We'll go ahead and go for the one in the center. And we almost killed that. So now let's go for Blue Lullaby. We'll kill that one off. And it confused Elisa. I don't know why I did that. I was gonna use their crafts. Laura's the only one I don't have to necessarily use a craft for. You know what? Let's just do a flame slash.
It's my turn.
Okay, flame bridge.
My turn.
Go for a blue lullaby again.
Of course.
Right.
Let's go for another flame bridge. I finished that one off.
My turn.
Go for another blue lullaby. Have Laura do some damage. Elliot, or I guess Reen can go over there and slice it and dice it.
I can do this.
And let's go for a flame bridge. And there we go.
That takes care of them.
And Gaius managed to get a level up as well. And he learned the move, or the craft Turbulence, and lopes foes in turbulent winds. That one sure put up a fight. Indeed, I considered this entire floor to be its domains. Still, it was nothing we couldn't handle. Perhaps that means the floor is ours now. Yeah, we seem to have finally gotten the hang of the combat links and everything. But it doesn't look like there's anything left to find here. The path does appear to dead end with this room. There don't even seem to be any valuables in here for that thing to have been guarding. Yeah. What's wrong? You look like you're lost in thought. Did you sense something? No, I was just thinking about last month. This is exactly the same as what happened then. A new area opens up. We reach the end of it, we fight a powerful enemy, and then hit a dead end. The situation is identical. Now that you mention it, that is suspicious. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than coincidence. You might be right. It just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we've explored all we can for now. So come on, let's head back outside. Alright, well, our party has been strengthened. We can now make our way back to the entrance. And we can leave and head back out. Let's go ahead and take the elevator all the way back up. And from here, we just have to, leave the area. Phew, that was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down here were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. That elevator is the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it have possibly come from? We should report our findings to the principal right away. Instructor Sarah, too. Yes, that seems like the wisest course of action. So this month, there's suddenly an elevator allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface. Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? There was nothing like that during my inspection last week. I can say that much. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? There seems to be a number of floors even deeper underground too, but only the first two were accessible. That's another mystery. I tried to find some means to unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it wouldn't budge. If that's not the end of it, I wonder how far down it goes. In the decades I've been here at this academy, this is the first I've heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteering exercise is all we'd ever known. So what we explored today didn't even exist until this week? An easy access to this new area presented itself in a form of a convenient elevator, no less. I'd heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Well, nothing must have caused the new areas to show them. Something must have caused the new areas to show themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Dracos. Dracos the Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Dracos left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the Old Schoolhouse was to be reserved for as is until the promised day arrives. The promised day? What does that mean? That I couldn't say. Though some have speculated it ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago and to Dracos' companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Wait, Leanne Sandlot? The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Dracos' words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she'd be connected. He and her Eisenritter fought valiantly at his side throughout the conflict. Valiantly enough to be regarded as a saint by the Septian Church. I imagine few in Erebonia don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown, and I'm about as far out in the Empire as can get. There's no shortage of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. But how in the world would she be connected to the Old Schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain she is, but when I think about the alterations that have begun to occur inside that building, and of Dracos' words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. It just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. I guess there's no good a theory as I guess that's as good a theory as any. But what does the promised day refer to? Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any closer to a legitimate answer. We'll just have to keep searching the ruins and see what we find. You've performed admirably, Class 7. I truly appreciate all your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we could be of help. If we discovered anything else, we'll let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit, however. You're not my personal assistants, after all. Thanks for the help, everyone. Think nothing of it. Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same, and fighting the monsters serves as excellent training. I would be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do it all the hard work, Green. That goes for all the other requests you do on your free days too. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks, I'm sure I'll take you up on that. I'll see you back at the dormitory. Take care. Alright, we got heal, and we got an additional bonding point, which means we can now do some things in the evening time. But I think we'll save that for later. So, next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we're gonna go around and see a few things here in the academy and in town. during the evening time, as there's a excuse me, there's a hidden quest that we can take on, as well as obviously an extra bonding event. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you're not already. And I will see you guys all later.